Well, when you're on the road covering sports, you got to do it from wherever you can. Today in my truck here on the NCWLIFE channel. Catching up to date on Major League Baseball, the Houston Astros are out of the playoffs. The best-of-3 wild card goes to Detroit after the Tigers win earlier today. Also, Kansas City trying to knock off Baltimore and end the Orioles season. As far as the National League is concerned, San Diego, the only home team to win yesterday, shutting out the Braves 4-0 to take a 1-zip series lead. The amazing Mets carry the momentum from getting into the playoffs on Monday by downing Milwaukee on the road yesterday by a final of 8-4. Wenatchee hosted Eastmont in girls Big Nine soccer last night at Lee Bofto Field at the Apple Bowl, and the Panthers were certainly up for the challenge. Wenatchee tallied the game's first goal in the 17th minute when Zaylee Stegman found the back of the net. Just 2 minutes later, Annie Dentmore made it a 2-0 Wenatchee lead with a header. The teams emerged from the locker room with the home team leading 2-0 and just 9 minutes into the second half. Logan Grosdidier nailed a penalty kick from 25 yards out to put the Wenatchee up for good. Our old friends Sebastian Moraga and Matt Wisen had the call right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
I don't think I've seen something like that happen. It wasn't an injury, and it was a...
Grosdidier shot across. Rejected, back to Grosdidier inside the box. Shot across. Tap it in. Go, 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 go. Wenatchee takes the lead. Zaylee Stegman, 23 minutes, 23 seconds left. Free kick for Wenatchee. The long ball that time. Is she onside? Referee says yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How quickly things change here at the Apple Bowl. Annie Dedamore, by my call, by my estimation, in the 20th minute. Grosdidier, the shot. Oh my goodness! Masterful stroke puts Wenatchee ahead 3-0. Logan Grosdidier. 10 minutes of the second half, and if we could see that on the replay, there it is. Let's see that right-footed touch. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, 25 yards out. Beautiful shot.
That is skill. And there's the whistle that tells us that this goes into the books with a 3-0 victory for Wenatchee over Eastmont.
I think since we're just rivals, we've always looked at them they're our best competition we have here, so it's just motivating us for the rest of the season. It really puts us in a good spot for the rest of the season, I feel like. Just pushes us more.
Now, Eastmont has had a difficult year, but they started out putting a lot of pressure. They started out wanting to set the tempo. Mm-hmm. How did you guys respond to that?
I think just settling the ball, playing our game, connecting through our midfield, and just making sure that we have each other's backs and just keeping it our game and not playing to their pace.
Well, as a former Wenatchee high school athlete, it's always pretty sweet to beat Eastmont, not going to lie. So I get nervous for every game. I tell the girls I think I'm the most nervous out of anybody in the whole stadium, but it's because I love to win, so I love to celebrate these wins. We don't always expect them, but we definitely celebrate them. They're nice when we get them, so yeah.
Now, what about Eastmont gave you trouble today?
Oh, it's just a rivalry. You know, I told the girls, the first 10 minutes, it's going to be chaotic. It is every year. Like I said before, with a young class, just the atmosphere, you got mom, grandma, aunt, uncle watching, and then you also have players that you know on the other side of the field. So it's kind of an adrenaline rush, and the first 10 minutes, it's chaos. And then after that, I think they settled in, and I think we kind of dominated the last 3/4 of the game. So
Wenatchee, the fourth-ranked team in the WIAA-RPI poll, improved to 8-1 overall with a win, 5-0 in Big Nine play. They'll play on the road at Sunnyside Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Eastmont dropped to 3-5 overall, 2-3 in Big Nine play with the loss. They'll host Moses Lake coming up Saturday at 1 o'clock. The Mavericks will be coming into Saturday's tilts following a 2-0 win over Eisenhower last night. Quincy shut down Ephrata 2-1. Omak got by Liberty Bell 2-0. Chelan beat Bridgeport 2-1. Cascade got by Pateras 3-1. Okanagan blanked Lake Roosevelt 6-0. Brewster beat up Oroville 10-0. And Tonasket topped Manson by a final of 3-0. Wenatchee remained unbeaten in Big Nine volleyball with a sweep of Eastmont last night. The Panthers won the match 25-14, 20, and 18. After falling in the opener to Eisenhower 25-22, Moses Lake bounced back for a 3-1 win, taking the next three sets 25-19, 14, and 19. Another volleyball action last night. Grandview swept Quincy 3-zip. Ephrata downed East Valley 3-0. Chelan swept aside Cascade. Omak swept Lake Roosevelt. Tonasket took care of Colville. Okanagan beat Brewster 3-1. Manson stayed unbeaten, downing Bridgeport in three sets. Pateras got by Wilson Creek 3-1. Eniat was a 3-1 winner over Moses Lake Christian, and Soap Lake swept Oroville 3-0. Well, Friday's matchup between Cashmere and Royal in an SCAC matchup certainly features two offenses that are prolific and two defenses that don't give up very much. The Bulldogs are ranked 9th in the latest WIAA RPI poll and have averaged 340 yards of offense a game, scoring an average of 57 points per contest. Rylan Hatmaker is the junior signal caller for Cashmere. He's third in the league in passing, completing 72% of his throws for 681 yards and 15 touchdowns with only one interception on the season. Lance Allred is the senior leader at quarterback for the Knights. He ranks second in the SCAC with 748 yards. He has 16 touchdowns and just one interception on the season. We'll hear more from Cashmere coach Brian Bremer as well as his captains coming up tomorrow here on the NCW Life channel. Kickoff, by the way, set for 7 o'clock Friday night at Bulldog Stadium. NCW Life will have live coverage with yours truly and Grant Olson on the pregame beginning at 6:30. The weather is supposed to be cold. It's supposed to be windy and maybe even wet for the game, so we'll see how that affects the passing games of both teams. Going to be a great matchup again. We'll have that live 6:30 Friday night here on the NCW Life channel. With sports, I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Wednesday.